Hi guys, welcome back. Different race this week then. So what we've got here is a club ladder race. This is Team Not Pogi Latour team versus the Hisp team. All right, I'm not going to try and work out what it stands for. I'm sure you can have a look yourselves. But this is a 5v5 on Outer Scotland. 2 laps. It's a course I quite like. Quite like going up the Clyde Kicker, even though it's painful every lap. But it is a favourite of mine, I suppose. The like I say, the format of this is 5v5, and it's the culmination of points from first down to last of the best placed team. So let's see how we go. Hope you enjoy it.
Well, I'll be behind you. I've got more control as either, so
I'm still not feeling 100% either. Like, so, yeah.
Oh, they're going quick out the box, haven't they?
Yeah. I was not anticipating that. So as you can hear, we've got the team on Discord on loudspeaker, so we're communicating throughout the race.
I'll just cruise down the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't sustain this for 2 laps.
No, definitely not. They're dropping their own.
No, they're not going hard. They've got that eye time out the grass as well. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we've got 2 riders that don't have the steering, and these ladder races can be quite technical when it comes to staying in and out of the draft. This team went like flat out for the first 700 metres, really trying to push the pace. I wasn't really sure what was going on, but we held it and weathered the storm. We did have a pre-race tactic of sitting in for a bit and then just attacking the Clyde Kicker every lap and see how we go from there. But we do some little attacks here and there as well. So we're going to do sit in for the first lap and react?
Yeah, I think so. They've got 4 big players, but they're only out till about 3-4 minutes, so they can attack hard, but I don't know if they can sustain it. But no.
And this is what I mean about the steering. Their whole team just kind of drifts over to one side, and this can normally be kind of setting up for an attack, but everyone just reacts to it and moves over. Apart from Dan and Matt, who haven't got, or Dan and Alid, who haven't got steering. Right, they've got 2 going.
They've got all 4 up.
I'm just following Alid's wheel. I think inadvertently we didn't realise that we'd put a bit of hurt on our team there, so we set up.
Do we get a power up here?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully a feather. Try it now.
I got a feather.
Once we go down this descent then, the kind of next kicker we go up, I'll just kind of get out the saddle and just pump the legs a little bit just to get up a little bit easier.
Their pace has really dropped off now.
Do you think that initial dig hurt them a bit?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to test them as well. Not first at a time. They're probably just playing. They're probably just playing mind game. It's good. It's a good pace, whatever we're doing. To be honest with you.
Right. You seem to be pushing it down this incline.
And you can get away here, Bob, to get away here. They're pushing it. Yeah, but they've dropped their own person now. So I might push a bit harder so they have to catch. Drop them completely. Both well. Yeah, stay to the inside and slingshot by them. Let them draft me. Alan, put the power down. Nice.
I think this first kind of climb here give us that little bit of confidence that we can kind of drop them, and straight away one of the riders is 4 seconds off the back, and I think that's probably the last we'll ever see him. So the tactic of attacking on that climb did work. So because Hugh's off the front and the rider's directly behind me, I'm not bridging over to him. I'm just going to let, if they want to bridge, I'll sit on their wheel, but I'm not going to bridge them over to one of my teammates.
I'll try to hold them off. You go, Alex. Nice chasing.
So now, because I'm sat back with these two riders, I am not going to go in front of them to bridge that gap, because I don't want to bring two riders back over to that pack. But if they want to drag me up to them, and there's a third rider and Dan as well, then I'll happily jump on, but I wouldn't have dragged them up on my own. But because of how they performed on the last climb, I decided to bridge over on the ramp, so that I didn't essentially drag them up, and I pushed on to try and get closer to the front with Matt and Hugh.
Looks like one's gone. Now I get a feather.
Yeah. Use it on the kicker. Wow, he's really dropped that last guy, like.
You've got me as well now.
You're only 1 second off, mate.
Can't push. There's no pace here, Dan. So you can catch on.
So we deliberately sit up and try to let Dan get back on because we're stronger as a team.
Could you
Cracking effort,
really slow
mate.
your pedal, Dan? Could you really slow your pedal stroke? And it brings you back into the pack. Yeah. Well, I sped up a bit now and it's kicked me out.
Just sit in and let them push for a bit. They're dropping their own rider.
I'll kick back there.
We'll find out on the kicker, won't we?
Yeah, for sure. There we go. Dan, I'm barely pedaling now, barely moving. I'm doing like 75 RPM and it's bringing me back in. Yeah, they've really dropped the pace. They're probably trying to get the other guy. Give him a chance. 30 seconds is probably too much.
But I think if that comes down to like 25, we take over. Because he's now doing 4 watts per kilo to try and get back on.
Yeah, they've slowed it down for that, haven't they?
Yeah, they're just trying to get him back on, that's all. Just in time for us to smash up the kicker.
So these yellow climbs seem to be quite draftable, so I'm just happy sitting near the back and letting the other team drag us up it.
They're struggling, they just dropped a feather.
Yeah, if they're dropping a feather there, they are, like, on the...
Throughout this race, we noticed that there was some weird use of the power-ups and some parts of the course by the other team.
Yeah, from the bottom of from the crossing, the middle part of the climb.
Yeah.
So this has been the tactic from the start. It's halfway up the Clyde kicker at the crossing point is to just hammer it up there.
You've got a gleaming time up this, Dan.
Let's see how we get on. Dan's gone to it. Here's Gate Ball.
So kind of like on the last incline, we've dropped another one of their riders, and already just on the clay kicker they're 8 seconds off the back.
Alan, want me to join you? I'll let you drift away.
Right, we've dropped another one of theirs, 20 seconds.
Yeah, we got me sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately at this point as well, we lost Dan a little bit as well. But we've got kind of 3 riders off the back, and then another group 3 seconds back, and then this kind of second group on the road as you could have, with Aled and Hugh just up the road. And previously, like before, I'm not going to do any work here. If they want to bridge up to Hugh and Aled, then I'll just sit on their wheel. But I'm not going to drag them up to my teammates. They do put a big effort in on that incline though, and that does kind of narrow the gap to Hugh and Aled. But pretty sure we're still on a 3 versus 2 with these here, and Matt's not far behind us.
Try and get up the brake, yeah. Yeah, try and get on the brake.
Yeah, I'm just sitting in their wheel for the minute. They're closing in, so I don't want to bring them up.
Right.
It looks like he's going to bridge in anyways, but then there'll be 3 versus 2. I think because we've started the second lap, I think the tactic's going to be the same. So we'll hit the climbs hard again, and this time I decide like he's dropping off a bit too much while the other guy's bridged, so I will just move over and bridge the gap. But the guy just kind of sit on my wheel, and that's what ends up happening. I end up bringing him up to the pack.
If Matt just chasing back.
So they just went to the front, so I think the 3 of us were just kind of happy sitting at the back and letting them 2 push on for a little bit and take a bit of the wind as we push down this incline to go up the next ramp.
I'm going to go for this climb, guys, okay?
Yeah. If I can follow my wheel, if I don't, I'll sit on their wheel.
Alright. It's only doing 3 watts.
He's popping a feather on this.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there's one at the top. I found up at the top of the climb. Yeah.
I think these draftable 2% claims and popping a feather on it just let us think that he was struggling a little bit, and then Aled goes, and we have to all try and follow because they did react a little bit to it. I think looking at the race now, we're kind of split into 3 separate groups on the road. So this front group with a 3 versus 2, and then the group 20 odd seconds down the road, which is Matt and one of theirs, and then there's the group of 3 a little bit further back with Dan and their other 2 riders. So it's not about the lead of the race; it's the internal little battles that we've got, so that we can position ourselves across the results better than the other team.
I'm not going to push on this or get out the saddle till I hit the last lot of flags.
Yeah, no, it's right. We're the same. Did you know we can break them now?
Yeah.
You just hang tight with them.
Right.
So much for not pushing on, lads.
Sorry. I'm sitting up.
I think the excitement got to me and Hugh at the top of that hill when we shouldn't have attacked really, but we didn't. We just kind of followed the other rider's wheel, but we inadvertently dropped Aled for a little bit there. So we have just sat up and not pushed on to let him get back on, because it's better to have the 3 versus 2 advantage.
Back on.
Right, I'm not going to push anything on this. I'm just going to react to them.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we need to get a breather because the kicker is the priority now. He's pushing on.
Yeah, of course.
Come on, get a feather. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, feather.
Yeah. Just save everything now for the kick, are we?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm going to hit the ball. Wow.
You're doing all right, Dan. Hold it together, you'll be all right.
Working together.
If the catch sit on the back of them.
My fingers out of this.
Well, maybe let them catch you and then sprint them. If you can.
Yeah, sit up and get a bit of a rest and let them on.
Guys, because you go. Even they'll just flip the door.
Yeah, okay. No steering.
How are we doing with your guy back there, Matt?
He's just drafting me.
Is he?
That's what, yeah. I think he's trying to let him catch up, but we're not. They're not catching us. But he's not making any attempt to go past me.
Oh, okay.
Those are the worst.
I'm going like 3 watts. So. They're not going to catch us so the next 4 kilometers, so I'm not going to like do anything until the kicker.
Yeah.
Bring that heart rate down.
I'm going feather. He used a feather right before the banner. So let's hope that he gets
Yeah.
a draft. And I can pass him on the kicker with my feather. I've kept it since the start of lap 2.
How about a feather every time?
I've had a couple of drafts.
He's important. He's pulled off.
So I did mention earlier that they've done a bit of strange tactics on some parts of this, and coming up now is another one of them because we've got a little. They start attacking.
Right, he's attacking now.
Right.
Place to go.
Yeah, they've used both of their things as well, so. It's kind of all or nothing on this kicker now. I think this will be the deciding factor. They've just attacked there, so a bit of a strange place to attack. But now we're lining up to our attack point. And then it's go, go, go. Orange numbers all the way by the team up the kicker.
Keep it going over the top. Keep going, mate.
And that's all we needed. We've now got a 2-second gap to one of them and a 5-second gap to the other, and the three of us are together, so we just need to kind of TT in. We just need to take this home for a 1, 2, 3 on the podium.
I'm going to roll through, lads.
Sorry?
I'm rolling through.
Yeah.
Bit of a weird one now. No token for the last 500 metres between the three of us, and no one had said, "Are we going to sprint this out?" or anything. I think it was just implied, and then out of nowhere, Aled goes for it, and Aled's got a decent sprint on him. So fair play to Aled. And I give it up quite easily, quite quickly as well, because I just think there's no point. We're a 1, 2, 3, so it's as long as we've managed to secure that.
Oh, what you got?
Great race.
First win, boys.
Yeah. Smashing.
And a great team win, all round great performance by the team on there. I think we had a 1, 2, 3, and then we had the two Hisp riders directly behind us, and then Matt won his battle, his 1-on-1, and of the three riders at the tail end, Dan managed to beat one of their riders, so we ended up winning all the little internal battles, and we ended up outscoring them in points 34-21. So a great team battle, and it's not just about the first three, because if you win the race individually, but the other little battles in behind are won by the other team, then they can outscore you on points. So you just have to make sure that you're still giving 100%, even if you're not at the top end of it, because some days you'll be at the top end of it, some days you'll be at the bottom end of it. I've been at both ends, and you just have to keep fighting to the end for the benefit of the team. And that's one of the reasons I kind of like ladder races, because it's not just about the win, it's about the team. Sometimes you have to sit in and let your teammates get away for the win, so that you don't give away any more points or anything like that. But it's an exciting bit of racing, and I really do like Out of Scotland. It is a favourite of mine. We are looking at another ladder race on Monday, so hopefully I'll have another video for then. But hope you've enjoyed watching. Please drop a like, subscribe, comment, and come back for more racing. Thanks very much, guys. Bye-bye.